Good Sunday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel. August 6th, it is. Sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. We had some rain and thunderstorms overnight. It sounded good, actually. You know, that rumble of thunder and then the heavy rain. It was just like, I'm going back to sleep. There was nothing severe going on, so we didn't have to worry about that. But severe weather may be in the cards a little bit later today and overnight tonight. We'll have to watch for that. Right now, the current situation as of just about 5:30 this morning, showing some departing showers and even a few rumbles of thunder now moving through the central bluegrass and down into middle and east Tennessee. So all that came through last night is now moved off to the east. We're going to get a break for several hours today. And then, as you see that cold front up in Illinois and Missouri, that is what is going to spark another round of showers and thunderstorms. And some of those could be strong to severe, maybe overnight tonight. And we're not really looking at a tornado threat. So when I say severe, I know that's immediately the first thing that comes to mind. This is going to be more of another heavy rain event, lots of lightning. This time we could have damaging wind potential and maybe even some hail, but it is conditional. In other words, if we get a lot of sunshine today after this morning's rain, then it's kind of like all bets are off. This could be kind of a stormy, bumpy night coming up tonight and early Monday morning. But if we can keep it cloudy today, then maybe not as bad. So that's the one thing, the conditional part of this that we have to look at as we go through the day. Let's take a look at temperatures. Kentucky Mesonet Network on this Sunday morning. Everybody is in the muggy 70s. There's a few places in the upper 60s. What about rainfall? Well, we picked up, looks like about 4/10 of an inch of rain at the Corvette plant, and then about a 1/4 inch at the Western Ag Expo Center. The heaviest rains have been back to the west again. And look at some of these places that have already received too much water over the last several complexes that have moved through. You've got 2.43 inches in Murray, Kentucky, and Callaway County. And one of the hardest hit places over the last week or two has been Graves County over toward Mayfield, 2.32 inches of rain. You got 1.5 inches there in Trigg County over toward Cadiz. And even closer to home, Todd County and Elkton, 1.3 inches, right over 1 inch in Logan County and in Russellville. So lots of rain back into western Kentucky over the past 24 hours. And there's unfortunately more of that rain to come as we get into the overnight hours and early Monday morning. Taking a look now at the 10-day blender. We don't have to worry about hot temperatures. Now, this shows us at 89, almost 90 today, but that is conditional again if we get sunshine today. If we keep the clouds in here, we're not going to get close to 90. We may get in the mid to slightly upper 80s, but close to 90, I don't think we'll do that today. Then we'll see much cooler temperatures and even some less humid air working in here for Monday afternoon into Tuesday. That's when we're getting a break from the rainy weather and the unsettled weather. We go low to mid 80s, but then we hop right back into the mid to upper 80s for a few days, then back down to the low 80s. I really don't see any 90s in this 10-day stretch at all. And as you know, the models have been running way over what has actually been the temperature. So again, in some of these cases, you could go lower 80s on a few days, like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, possibly even Thursday, because of cloud cover and rain. Yes, there is more rain in the forecast as we get on into next week. All right, let me show you the model map this morning, and it's trying to work with that low pressure system, keeping that in mind to the north of us, sitting over Indiana and Illinois. and it's just going to sit here and constantly spin and bring moisture. Not only, well, the moisture's here, but continually tap into that moisture. All it takes is some daytime heating. In some cases, all it takes is a old boundary that's left from previous thunderstorms or an actual cold front. And we've got all of that on the map. So all of that will continue to spark more showers. There's the departing showers this morning over eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, and that's just going to continue to sit and spin. It's not in a hurry to go anywhere. We get a break, I think, for a few hours today, and that's when we have to watch for the sun to come out for any period of time, which could spark more thunderstorms as we get into this evening. And here comes the approaching cold front. You can see it right there. And that is what's going to be the trigger for the thunderstorms coming in overnight tonight and early Monday morning. And yes, some of those could be strong to severe as we go through the overnight hours. There's the actual front. You can see it there. So even Monday to start, this is Monday morning, we could have, especially along and east of Interstate 65, another band of showers and thunderstorms rolling through. Some of those could be quite hefty with some damaging wind potential and some heavy rain. Then as we get into Monday afternoon and evening, high pressure takes over and clears everything out. We'll look and feel actually much better as we get into Monday afternoon, evening, and then into Tuesday, even some less humid air for at least one day, a day and a half maybe, before we get the next round of thunderstorms coming in, which is going to be on Wednesday. And it looks like it's going to be unsettled even for the middle and end of next week. I'm telling you, here at the beginning of August, to have all of these rains like this is a bit unusual. And to have severe weather, yes, there is a risk. This is for especially tonight. Overnight tonight, there is a level 2 slight risk for strong to severe storms. And again, the threat, and it's for all of Kentucky, everybody. The main threat is going to be the potential for flooding rains, damaging winds, lots of lightning, a non-zero tornado threat. In other words, I can't say no tornadoes because that would be incorrect. There is always that very small possibility, but this is not going to be a tornado outbreak. So ease your mind on that one. But with the already saturated ground and gusty winds coming in with these thunderstorms tonight, we could have a few trees topple over by early tomorrow morning. And in some cases, we could even have some minor flooding. So that's the main severe weather risk. Throw in maybe the possibility of some hail with some of these storms overnight, early tomorrow morning. When you wake up about this hour tomorrow morning, I do believe the storms will still be going on here in southern Kentucky when you get up and get ready to go to work. All right, here's the surface map. We'll take a look at that. You can see the log jam of systems here. Just putting the squeeze play on Kentucky. Got a system to the north, system to the south. None of these actually come through, or that one to the south is parked. It's stalled. The one to the north, that's the low over Indiana and Illinois. It's not in a hurry. It's just going to scoot over into Ohio later today. You see the severe weather threat in the red, more to the east and southeast of us, as we get into the possibility of more storms overnight and early tomorrow morning. I still think that's where the core of any severe weather is going to be, because they will get more possible daytime heating than we will. But again, it's conditional. There could not be any severe weather overnight, just strong storms, if we just keep cloud cover in here today. So that's the conditional part. So here we go into tonight, early Monday, still some showers and thunderstorms here. The cold front slowly moving out of here by Monday afternoon and evening. That's when some cooler and less humid air comes in, slightly cooler and less humid, I should say. And then here we go into Tuesday to Wednesday. Here comes the next system. We don't get much of a break at all. The next system starts rolling in, showers and thunderstorms, and this one stalls again to the south of us and waiting on this secondary front to the north of us, which will come in, Thursday into Friday and then into Saturday. It parks. Guess where? Right over us, as you can see. There's no rain painted in on the map. That's the last frame. It's always that way. But I can tell you that as we go into next weekend, there will be more rain. That's why I'm saying it's a bit unusual for the beginning of August to have all this wet weather, but it looks like it's a pattern that may continue for a while. I don't think we're going to have the hot August, Neil Diamond, hot August that we normally have. I think it's going to be slightly cooler and wetter. It just seems to be the case. 85 was our high temperature yesterday in Bowling Green for your Saturday, which was 5 degrees below the average of 90. See, even there, the last few days, we've been running below average on temperature. And we picked up just 0.03 of an inch of rain at the airport. We are now exactly 2.99 inches deficit on year-to-date rainfall. So by pacing, we're still about 3 inches shy of where we ought to be on rainfall, believe it or not, here at the beginning of August. But I think we're going to catch up as we go through the next couple of days. All right, you guys, have a great Sunday. If it does get a little crazy later tonight, I'll activate the Sam channel if I could talk. Drainage. I hate that drainage. Anyway, so in the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you later.